Fellow St. Lucians, today we stand on the cusp of a new academic year, and I am both honored and privileged to address you as the Minister of Education, Sustainable Development, Innovation, Science, Technology, and Vocational Training, reflecting on the strides we have made and the promising future ahead. Over the past year, our ministry's initiatives have been guided by deliberate strategy, ensuring that the new year will be marked by meaningful change, productivity, and progress. The commencement of an academic year is a significant occasion when the focus of our nation is placed on the thousands of students, teachers, and personnel in the education system. In the case of students transitioning to new schools and their parents, the occasion is particularly special. Our government places a premium on education and remains steadfast in our belief that education is the cornerstone of any thriving society, and as such, Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre has significantly increased the allocation for some of the most critical areas of programming in the Ministry of Education in order to enhance our educational framework, drive innovation, and support our transformative agenda. The additional resources will continue to enhance our approach to education, equipping our schools with the tools and support necessary to create enriched learning environments. Allow me to share a few key initiatives that will be central to our efforts this year. We are formally introducing the Creole language, Creole, into the curriculum on a phased basis at the infant level in selected schools. Additionally, the Mandarin language program at St. Joseph's Convent and St. Mary's College, supported by the Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan, will be expanded to include the Vieux-Fort Comprehensive Secondary School. The introduction of Creole will help foster an appreciation for our rich cultural heritage, enrich our students' linguistic abilities, and broaden their global outlook. Our government remains committed to incorporating technology in the teaching and learning process and digital education as a whole. Consequently, we are providing every Form 1 student with a Chromebook laptop in keeping with our One Laptop Per Child program. Their counterparts in Forms 2, 3, 4, and 5 would have already received theirs. We are poised to fully roll out locally developed digital content in 10 subject areas by January 2025. Teacher training will be ongoing to support this initiative, and also to ensure effective delivery, we urge parents and teachers to make full use of the digital resources provided. Technical and Vocational Education and Training TVET is at the heart of our educational reform. 4 new TVET schools will offer industry-standard curricula and facilities, positioning our students to meet labor market demands, fostering entrepreneurship, and contributing to a more skilled workforce. These schools fall under the broad nomenclature of St. Lucia TVET Institute and are differentiated as follows. The former Stanley John Odlum Memorial Secondary School is now the Stanley John Odlum School of Arts, Media, and Design. The former Granivier Secondary School is now the School of Sustainable Agriculture and Culinary Arts. The Angers Secondary School is now the School of Innovation and Technology. And the PI Secondary School is now the School of Construction and Heritage. At the mentioned schools, the traditional classroom settings of benches and desks have been replaced by modern barbershops, state-of-the-art kitchens, construction workshops, etc. Graduates from these schools will be ready for immediate immersion into the workforce. School security remains a priority, and we are investing an additional $500,000 to enhance safety measures based on last year's security audit. This includes installing perimeter lighting, increasing security personnel, fencing, and upgrading camera and alarm systems. Over the past 3 years, our government has facilitated over 1,000 bursaries and scholarships for higher education. This is in keeping with our goal of having at least 1 university graduate per household. The Sahafa Louis Community College and the National Skills Development Center, NSDC, will benefit from a $15 million injection to address skills shortages and enhance employability of citizens with an increased focus on the youth. Early childhood education. We are investing heavily in early childhood education, recognizing its critical role in child development. Recent financial support for private preschools and early childhood centers and additional funding for early learners are part of our broader effort to expand access and improve educational outcomes at this critical level. Just over 1 week ago, Prime Minister Philip J. presented every private preschool with a check of $2,500. The Prime Minister also promised approximately $150,000 this term to support parents of early learners. An additional $1.3 million is being invested in early childhood education and expansion of access through the Pre-K initiative. A new center is being constructed in Bel Air, Castries Southeast to serve the children of that community, while the Granivere Center in Dennery North and the preschool in Pasias Monrepo will become government-run centers. These investments geared towards the cognitive and social development of our young learners also align with the United Nations 2030 agenda of achieving universal early childhood education. Our government continues to pay facilities fees for every child in the public primary and secondary school system. Teachers continue to receive the increased teaching material allowance, or TMA as we call it. This year, every teacher receives $1,400 as TMA. The government has once again committed to meeting the CXC-CSEC English and Mathematics fees for all Form 5 students enrolled at public secondary schools. A second vice principal has been recruited for the Vieux-Fort Comprehensive Secondary School to enhance operational efficiency given the workload at that institution. As was the case last year, every child entering Form 1 receives a $500 bursary, a brand new laptop computer, facilities fees paid in full, and other forms of support. This academic year, we are reinstating principals' assistants, clerical officers who function as secretaries to primary school principals. Financing has been approved for 21 principals' assistants in the first instance. This will enable better supervision and more effective school management. Our commitment to improving school infrastructure continues. 16 schools are currently benefiting from significant infrastructural upgrades through a $16 million injection to complement the ongoing school rehabilitation program across the island. As work progresses at the various school buildings, we anticipate interruptions to classes at some schools. The Chief Education Officer has instituted measures to ensure the safety of students and staff while minimizing learning loss. In recent times, the Ministry of Education has reported a general improvement in local and regional examination performances at all levels, namely MST, CPEA, CSEC, and CAPE. While we note these commendable achievements, the performance of mathematics at the CSEC and all levels in our education system continues to be an area of concern. Recognizing the need for continued focus on mathematics, Prime Minister Philip J. has allocated $250,000 or $500,000 for improved mathematics instruction this year. We are increasing our complement of school counselors and attendance officers to ensure the psychosocial well-being of our staff and students. As we advance, we must remain vigilant against emerging health concerns such as Mpox by adhering to health guidelines and taking the necessary precautions. Our collective responsibility is essential in maintaining a safe learning environment. Let us honor the legacy of our educators who have passed, particularly Principal of the Labrie Boys Primary School, Mr. Julian Dasheville, whose dedication to education will forever be etched in our memories. In closing, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our education officers, principal, teachers, parents, administrative and ancillary staff for their continued dedication towards the success of our students. I encourage all students to obey their parents and teachers this school year. I want our students to be disciplined and respectful. Let us embrace this new academic year with enthusiasm, resilience, and a shared commitment to excellence. United, we will navigate the challenges ahead and embrace the opportunities for growth and progress. I wish you all a successful and fulfilling academic year 2024-2025. Voulez pour l'occasion pour adresser peuple pays cette lycée, un jour avant l'année l'école neuf qui a commencé. Moi voulais dire peuple cette lycée, that gouvernement honorable Philippe J. Pierre, j'ai mis en pile l'argent en système éducation pour bailler maman pays cette lycée, en chance et puis opportunité, côté yo ça engagé à bagay qui fait yo développer pour venir citoyen qui fait une bonne contribution au développement pays nous. Gouvernement l'année ça a bailler toute maman qui a entré l'école secondaire pour première fois $500, ça nous a coûté $500 bursary. Yo ka jouer un laptop computer neuf et puis facilities free qui a payé by yo. Gouvernement a aussi mis des démarches en place que chaque teacher en système l'école cette ici qui joine $1,400 pour aider yo acheter bagay qui fait yo plus effective en dedans classroom. Nous jani en l'année qui passé en pile difficulté qu'à manager affaires sécurité en l'école. Et puis l'année ça le gouvernement a pris des marches from Ministry of Education pour voir qui nous mettait plus bagay en place comme caméra ni plus moun nous a employé comme sécurité pour voir que environnement l'école nous est plus safe pour ces mamans là. On voulait pour l'occasion pour souhaiter tout maître l'école, tout teacher, tout maman, tout parents et tout le monde qui travaille en système d'éducation en général. En bonne année, que nous avons fait succès et nous avons occupé et garder maman nous en manière que nous avons développé pour venir citoyens pays nous qui ont fait cette lycée en première place. Let me once again take the opportunity to wish everybody in the education fraternity a productive 2024-2025 academic year.